In the south of Crete, in the middle between Mires and Matala, near the village of Sivas, you can find the Agia Marina Donkey Sanctuary. We talked to Georgia. She's the daughter of Barbara and Vanis Doulgerakis, the founders of the Donkey Rescue.
At the moment we have 29 donkeys. They've all been rescued in some way. Most of them have been working in farming in their lives and carrying heavy loads on their back. And when they're too old to work, or the owners are too old, because it's the older generation who use them for work, the younger generation doesn't use them anymore because they have modern technology like pickup trucks and tractors. So people will often bring them to us by themselves because now they know we're here and they know that there is somewhere where they can bring a donkey to retire. It's difficult for somebody to look after a donkey after it stops working, both financially and physically for an older person, but also for a young family who's working a normal job and has children. To look after a donkey as a pet because your parents have given it to you is not easy. So that's why we're here basically, because the problem that has arisen over the years is that there are a lot of unused and unwanted older donkeys around that people can't look after. So we just keep them here for the rest of their lives. It's like a retirement home for donkeys. Of course, it's not always that ideal though that they will bring them to us when they stop working. Not everybody knows we're here, and there are cases where they've just been abandoned and left in a horrible place with no food and water and they're suffering. And that's when somebody will see them and call the police. The police will go and sort out the situation. And if they think it's necessary, then they ask us to go and pick it up and bring it here. So most of the donkeys that we have here are old, which means over 25. Normally they live till about 35 or 40. And this little one here is our oldest. She's 43. Her name is Alexandra. Everybody has their name on their neck so you can see who they all are. We know exactly how old Alexandra is because we know her history and where she came from, and they knew exactly how old she was. But we don't always know how old they are. And we have another one who's probably even older, but we don't know exactly the age because we don't know her history. But I would say that she's even older than Alexandra, so she's probably 44. Her name is Cassandra, and she's a little white one who's over there having a lie down in the corner there. We also have some young ones because there have been mothers who were pregnant when they were rescued and gave birth here. And the last to be born was only 4 months ago, so we have a baby at the moment we called him Vangeli because he was born on the Saint's Day, the Saint's name day of Evangelos, which is Vangeli for short. So it's all done by donation. We get no help from the Greek government. The only help we got was that they gave us the license to be an official donkey sanctuary so that we can get donations legally so that we can continue rescuing any donkey that needs rescuing for any reason.